Is Brock Purdy going to get paid? Last topic.
I was thinking about that, man. So after this season, they're eligible to, renegotiate, give him a new contract, but they don't have to. They could just let him play out his entire contract, which would be another year. And now Brock Purdy could just and after that, they could tag him. So the 49ers could really go 4 years, cheap as hell on Brock Purdy, and then tag him before they have to commit to him. But Brock Purdy has the option after this third year. He could say, I'm not going to play if you don't give me a new contract. I've been working for essentially free if you don't give me a new contract. It's going to be interesting. It's a conversation really for next year. But a lot of it's going to be determined on how Brock Purdy does. If he comes out and he falls off a little bit, I don't know if the Niners are going to pay him after this year. If he comes out and plays the same or better, then there's a good chance they do. But they don't have to. There's a lot of options available for the 49ers, and they don't necessarily have to pay him or give him a big contract after this season. What do you think?
I don't have to.
Yeah.
But frankly, the odds of him playing poorly next year are low because he's very good. Team is very good. So he could get hurt. But even then, I could see the Niners re-signing him. Maybe they'd save some money. I think they're going to re-sign him, give him a lot of money because that's just how the Niners are. They might, play money ball with Brandon Ayuk or DeForest Buckner. But when it comes to their quarterback position, when it comes to their organization, they like creating the impression that everything is going according to plan and they have everything under control. And if they don't pay their quarterback, it makes it seem like they're an organization that's sort of in flux. They don't know. They don't have confidence. They like to project confidence even if it's not warranted. Yeah, we have our franchise quarterback. Let's pay him top market money just to show how much we like him. Like, yeah, you did that with Jimmy. You made him the highest paid player in the league after 7 starts just to show the rest of the league how stable you are and that you've arrived. That's so Jed.
Yeah.
So I would expect Brock Purdy's going to get paid a ton of freaking money. And we'll see how the Niners do building around that. It's not easy, but he still is a very good quarterback. I mean, I'm not saying they should get rid of him, but like you said, they could franchise tag him. There's all kinds of intermediary steps they could do to not go all in.
And I see things from both perspectives. If I'm Brock Purdy and I come out and play just as good or close to as good as I did last year, I'm demanding to get paid or else I'm not playing the next year. As much of a team-friendly guy as Brock Purdy is, he's been playing for as cheap as it gets. And so he needs to, after this season, if he plays just as good, if not better, he needs to demand that they give him a new contract. And I think they probably will. If they don't, regardless of what kind of team-friendly guy Brock Purdy is, he needs to sit out. I would. You're going to pay me. But this is another reason why they need to bring back Brandon Ayuk, because this is a contract year for Brock Purdy. And without Brandon Ayuk, I think he's going to struggle a lot more than he did this year. So Brock Purdy wants BA to come back more than anybody. And if he has any kind of sway within the organization, it's another reason why I think BA comes back.
Also, this is another reason why the Niners need to win the Super Bowl this season, 2024. It might be their last the last shot of this window, because Purdy's probably going to get paid. And once he does, team's going to be different. They're going to have much less depth. You saw what happened to the Eagles. They gave a huge contract to Jalen Hurts, and look at them this year. They fell apart. They were an old team. So this could be the last dance. This could be the last opportunity. Then they may have to rebuild around a very highly paid quarterback who may or may not be elite. We'll see. So,
one thing we know about this team, Grant, is this coming year. This is the last year what this team looks like it does right now. This is their last opportunity to win a Super Bowl with the team the way it looks right now, because after this year, this team is going to look vastly different. So this is kind of the year to make a run with these guys.
Great. Chris Tallarico says, doesn't matter. We'll still be wide 9, giving up the long run to all third and long to a quarterback run. Yep. A true DC won't end up here. Look what happened to Wilkes. Yeah, they coached themselves here. Jewish guy says, did the Bills make any drastic changes during their 90s run? I don't remember that team well. Maybe they should have. Maybe they would have won a Super Bowl.
I just posted it. If the Niners lose one more Super Bowl, they're going to get a movie, because the Bills have a movie on Netflix because of their 4 losses in the Super Bowl.
Todd Tran says, lost too devastating. Only way to win Super Bowl is to reboot now rather than later. 90s Bills hung on too long. Niners are right about there.